Welcome, welcome. What's up, Salty? Salt, man, I wanted to say thank you very much for your compliment last night on the video. I was really apprehensive about even really, putting it out because I had to cut out so much as far as dialogue was concerned. Just because a lot of our conversations out in the woods were, not fit for TV. Not that they were terrible, but it was just, it didn't go with the flow of the film either. So it was like, I had to cut a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to cut a lot out. But I have to say, it was different from what I normally do. But I was actually pretty happy with the way it came out, especially the intro and the outro. I liked a lot, and I'm usually really hard on myself. I don't really like my stuff much, but I was pretty happy with how that came out. So it meant a lot to get the compliment, man. What's going on, Octo? What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? So I'm on my way to meet up with Brian and Chewy. Again, we are going back to, well, kind of. We're going back to that same general area, but to a different spot, different location, closer to the property that you all know about the property. So closer to the property, and I've been speaking with a gentleman who focuses on Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut, and he gave me a ton of info on this area up here that I had no idea about because it's not listed on the BFRO or Bigfoot Mapping Project or anywhere else. Reports of sightings, encounters, trackway pictures of trackways, lots of them. Vocals. It's this area up here is very, very active, much more active than I thought. I thought that what I had going on was a isolated thing, and apparently that is not the case. I'll post some pictures of the trackways that different sources and people who found them on their ways hiking through the woods, the forest, the hiking trails, the airline trail, hunters finding stuff, tracks in the woods. And, these are straight line tightrope tracks, 55 inches in between, 58 inches in between, 13-inch tracks, 16-inch tracks, 17-inch tracks. This is not humans. And then people having sightings. So there's a lot more going on up here than I ever thought. I knew it was a viable area. The water here, there's multiple moving waterways, and they don't really freeze in the winter because it doesn't get that cold for that long. So even if they freeze here, it's a flash freeze, and then they melt. And there's usually parts of them that are still thawed, even when there's the flash freeze. So yeah, it's a really cool area, and I'm just going to focus on closer to the property, and then this other spot where there's been multiple tracks found within a very short distance of each other over the course of like a few years. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. This is going to be a spot that we go regularly and research regularly. We're going to try new stuff. I got some plans to try some new things, some different experiments, some stuff including music and frequencies, some stuff working with the drone. So yeah, we in there like swimwear, man. We in there like swimwear. That's Brian right there messaging me. Oh yes, it is the busy season for the elves. If you haven't watched the video yet, the film from the corner, please go watch. It would mean a whole heck of a lot to me. I put a lot of work into that film. It's very different from what I usually do with this stuff, but I really enjoyed making it. It was really, really fun. Frustrating as hell at times, as editing can be. But I really enjoyed it. It scratched that creative itch. And I think I am going to lean really hard into making more films like that. Short films and then full-length documentaries that obviously we go to a place multiple times. We stay there for a whole weekend or whatever. I think I'm going to lean really hard into doing more of that because I enjoy it, and it gets a lot more heads to the channel, that's for sure. That last video I did of our trip to New Hampshire with Alex and Brian is, I think it's somewhere around 3,500 views or 2,500 or something like that. I don't ever do those numbers, so. Hey Sharon, how are you? Oh, there he is. Yeah, so I am going to put our last trip and this trip together into a film, short film. So I have this stuff coming out for probably another week, maybe less, maybe a little less, but around there. Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm going to meet up with my good buddy, Chewy, and his owner. I'm just kidding. We let his owner tag along, you know. Yeah, all right, you can come. You gotta drive him. I'm just kidding. He knows I love him. That's my boy. This part of the state is just so pretty too. It's really pretty. It's so different than the rest of the state. You don't even feel like you're in Connecticut. It looks so different. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I probably will be going live at some point, hopefully. So keep an eye out for that. Obviously, apologies for when it gets pixelated during the lives. It's just because the signal in places like this is faint, you know, and so you're not going to get the greatest picture. If the signal's strong, then you'll get a good picture, but usually in places like this, it's not. So apologies ahead of time for that. Obviously, I try my best, but it doesn't always work out wonderfully. Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled. Please tune in. If you have not watched the latest film, please go watch it. It would mean a lot to me. I really put a lot of work into that. I really like the way it came out. It's different, and I hope you guys enjoy it. younger generation. These entitled kids, I tell you. All right, buddy, close, man. Be there in about 15, maybe 20. All right, guys, let me hop off. Like I said, keep an eye out. If you have not watched the newest film, please go watch it. Posted last night on the channel. It's called The Corner. I really hope you enjoy it. It really, like I said, I put a lot of work into it. One of these type of things where like it started out as just a short film and turned into more of a real like passion project. So it's 30 minutes. It's not that long. 30 minutes. So please go check it out. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay warm. Stay safe. Do something good for yourselves. Love and light. I'll check you later. Peace and chicken.